Kim Maloney. I'm the fifth generation here at Brylee Farms in Thurso, Quebec, and we won the TESA award in 2021. So environmental stewardship to me means being able to produce our cattle, our beef in the most environmentally friendly way. So we really like to make sure that our animals coexist with wildlife. We work with the Canadian Wildlife Federation to figure out different grazing practices to work in harmony with Mother Nature and with wildlife. We received the 2021 TESA Award because we are in the leading edge of regenerative and sustainable practices here at our farm. We rotational graze all of our animals. In the summertime, we have around 220 head of cattle, and we have a very intensive grazing system where we move our cattle 4 times a day to new pasture. So they have the opportunity to eat what they need to eat, to spread their manure throughout the pastures, and then we move them to a new piece of pasture 4 hours later. So they use their hooves to trample the rest of the grass down to the land and ready for the next rotation. We also, we work with the Canadian Wildlife Federation where we use delayed grazing. Yeah, we work with the Canadian Wildlife Federation. So delayed grazing means that we skip a certain piece of pasture in the springtime when the birds are nesting, and then we come back to it the next rotation, which allows the birds to nest in a nice, a good area, and then the cattle graze the next time. And then we also work with the ALUS, A-L-U-S Federation to plant trees along our riverbed, where it helps with erosion and connecting our forests together along the river. It's important for us to have an environmental stewardship award in Canada because I find Quebec right now is kind of in a transition where there's a lot of opportunity to start using pasture management. So I think with having somebody in Quebec having won the award, I think it gives them kind of an example of how and that it is possible to do it here in Quebec. So we are really proud that we can produce grass-fed beef here in Quebec using an intensive grazing system. So we move our cattle 4 times a day, like I've already touched on, and not many farms around here are using this technique. So we're really proud that we can do that and that we can have our grass-fed beef finished and ready for harvest in the time that we needed in September, October, and November. So by using pasture management and intensive grazing, so moving 4 times a day, it really motivates us to have a really high quality product. We really like to connect with our customers, and we sell everything directly to our customers from our farm stores. So using these practices and having them directly to our customers really motivates us, and filling so many freezers with great grass-fed beef. So a few changes that ranchers can make to have a more sustainable practice in the future is that just even incorporating pasture management. So sometime if you're a farm that just lets the cattle out for the whole summertime and have 1 piece of pasture, maybe subdividing the pastures into smaller pieces and then move once a day, once a week, once a month, just to have some sort of pasture management would really help. So what I'm looking forward to for the future of sustainable agriculture, especially here in Quebec, is that there is a big movement towards pasture-raised beef and pasture raised animals. So I'm really looking forward to Quebec as a whole really moving towards pasture management and grazing.